Oh. Whew. Well, there's no kids here. It's a holiday and I'm having to work and ain't nobody here. So what do you do when there ain't no kids here at school and it's a holiday? Well, you can do a lot of this stuff right here. Hey, a school custodian channel. How cool is that? Yeah. Oh yeah, man, there's some cool stuff right here. Who's that? So we can watch YouTube videos. Yeah. What you doing? What you doing, little fishy? Good go. Good go. Little fishy. Woohoo. It's one small step for man and one huge step for mankind. Ooh. Ooh, it's stuck. Ooh. I can't get this thing off. Oh man. Time to call the fire department. Well, it sure would be nice if we could do those kind of things while we're, here for the holidays and there's no kids, but there's just too much to do. In these big old schools that we work in, little schools we work in, churches we work in, there's just so much to do. You know what? And it's a beautiful day. And I'd love to be home. I just got back from lunch with my family and got to go home for a few minutes. That was awesome. But what do you do during the holidays? Well, what you do is things that you can't do when kids are here. I have other custodial friends and co-workers that say, classrooms. I got to do my classrooms. Yes, classrooms are important. Classrooms have to be done. But our classrooms is what we do during the day when kids are here the most. And we're on a schedule to do classrooms. And I have done my classrooms. We had a half a day starting Friday for fall break, and this is Monday, and I got Monday and Tuesday. So I got a head start on my classrooms Friday, and I got those knocked out the rest this morning, just had a few left. But you've got those extra things that you just can't do, like bathrooms, of really getting in there and doing some deeper cleaning than we do on a daily, regular basis. And, cleaning some air vents and really maintaining those halls even more, because what you do when kids are not here, what you do during those times really makes a difference on how much easier that your job can be when kids are here. So I'm going to dedicate these next several videos that you're going to see to things that you can do when kids are not here at school, what you can do extra. And the thing about it is you can kind of relax, you can kind of lay back, you're not rushed on a schedule, you don't have to hurry. I mean, you're here 8 hours and you can really get a lot of things done in 8 hours in a day when there's kids not here. And I'm not talking about that you're going out there and you're killing it for 8 hours. I mean, set yourself a pace, enjoy yourself, throw you on some headphones, relax and take your breaks and, just enjoy the time. I really enjoy when it's quiet around here. Like cricket sometimes. I enjoy that moments and those times because sometimes it can get kind of crazy. And I do want to apologize. These videos are going to be a little long. This video is going to be longer. It's hard to do a bathroom video and cut it down to short. So I hope it holds your attention enough and you gain some things through that, because what I have got from the viewers is that bathrooms are, the hardest thing to maintain, the hardest thing to do, and I'm not going to make any more bathroom videos for a while, probably until this summer, when we really get another machine and clean. But what I'm doing today in this video is going to be just more than daily cleaning, something that you can do at the end of the day when students or have left for the end of the day. And I have 2 sets of bathrooms, and I did one Friday afternoon to the boys before they left, and I done the other one this morning as soon as I got here. So I kind of split that up where I wouldn't have to do all that in one day. You know, work smarter, not harder. So, like I say, these videos that you're going to see posted in the next few weeks is going to be more of what you can do when kids is not here, and you know, show you some things that it's hard for me to video when kids are here. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you find it useful. So here we go. Okay, here's some good basic tools that I use. I like to use a soft bristle brush for my walls around my urinals and commodes. I like to go in there before I get anything wet and clean off my vents or any spider webs that's in my bathroom. I like to have a good stiff bristle brush to scrub around the edge of my walls, under my urinals, under my commodes. And this is a good soft double-bladed squeegee right here that really does good for getting water off the floor. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've already swept my floor, so I'm going to go in there and just do a little dust mopping. Not really dust mopping, but vent cleaning. A little vent cleaning. Turn vent. And what's really bad about our bathrooms just because we don't have an exhaust vent. Oh man, it's terrible. So what I do is I get my disinfectant, whatever brand you use, and I do just like I'm normally going to do during the day. And I even spray up under my sinks, on the drains, and I soak these chrome down really good. I spray my walls really good. And what I'm doing, I'm letting this disinfectant go ahead and start working, cleaning. And this stuff will polish my chrome up really good. Have you ever been into a bathroom where all this right here was all green, kind of cruddy looking? And what it is it's chemical that has been put on there, and sometimes it pits this chrome from the acid in the chemicals or different things you may use. We use a non-acid cleaner, but it will still build up and turn green and different things around your chrome. But what I'm fixing to do is really going to polish that chrome up, and I'm not even going to put a rag to it. Thing I'm going to do excuse me, this thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bow cleaner and I'm going to apply it to my bow brush. Now you're going to think, now this is gross. Alright, we have urine on this commode where it's been used, and it has run down under this commode, and it's kind of everywhere. And what we're doing is we're going to apply bow cleaner everywhere that is. I'm not going to put it on the chrome, but I'm going to start. I'm kind of going to rub at the top and rub down the sides and get up under here really good, because that under here is where a lot of the odor problems occur in a bathroom, is up under the urinals and the commodes. Okay, I'm not going to flush this down. I'm going to let it work because I'm not in no hurry. Either you're doing this at the end of the day, kids are gone, or you got bathroom shut off and you're able to do this. Okay, I'm just giving this a good scrub. Alright, I'm actually going to spray a little bit on my walls and just let it work, let it run. Do that toilet seat. Right up under your commode right here. You know, it's kind of offset up in there, and it really can. Where urine, boys use the restroom and it runs down up under there. It can really become a problem. Now that that's done, I'm going to do something. And what I'm doing is I'm letting that soak on the sink and the commodes and stuff. I'm just kind of letting it work for a few minutes. Now, I don't have a degreaser to do this with, Had some degreaser here and we run out and it's really hard to get. So along the wall right here, and it's not too bad because we've been in school 9 weeks, but sometimes we get a really black buildup along the walls, especially from one of the products we use called a coalizer. It can be a little bit sticky and it can cause stuff to stick to the floor. And it gets around the edge of the walls, kind of right where feet go around the commode. This is really bad in the teacher's lounge, you know, where the women sit on the commode a lot, their feet are. And you're going to think this may be crazy, and you may do this yourself, I don't know, but I use Windex, and it's not actually my Windex. I use Windex, and I put a stream, and you know, you spray around the edge, okay? And you can pre-soak this with your mop first, if you want, which that's actually what I'm going to do. And I'm not even going to wring that mop out. I'm just going to drag it along the wall and get that wet. You may not have ever seen anything like this done, but I'm a kind of a trial and error guy. I will try stuff. Now, I don't like to mix chemicals or anything that's dangerous, but I do like to try things that I think will work. In Windex with that ammonia in it, I actually cut that grime next to the wall. Okay. Now that I have my floor pre-soaked around the edge, I'll just spray some Windex around. Okay. And you can do this, like take your mop and go back over this and scrub it. And that'll come right back up. I don't worry about behind the door too much. I'll get that in a few minutes, but there's no traffic behind the door. So I really don't have to worry about that black buildup as much. Yes, I do mop behind the door, but it's not an everyday process because it's not something that I really to worry about. More dust gets back there than anything. And now, what I do is I take my yellow brush and I go kind of around my edges. Not a lot of pressure, but enough to get it turned loose. And right up under that commode right there, a little bit of build-up. Okay. And I got some disinfectant on here, also it run off in the floor. I'll just scrub around the commode a little bit. Okay. You just work your way all the way around the whole bathroom till you end up back where you finished up at, or started at. But yes, I am fixing to wet pretty much this whole floor. But after I get that done, I do like to take a mop. Mop around them edges to get the biggest part of that up. This is about a 20-minute process of doing this bathroom this way, 30. Really about a good 30 minutes without having to rush. And I don't have to rush today. No kids here. Now right here is where I like to use my soft brush. I got disinfectant in my water. And I like to scrub under my paper towel dispensers where the wall gets dirty. Right here where the garbage can sits. I hit that chrome on that sink under there. We won't have that little green look. Right here where the soap dispenser goes. All that soap. Hit these walls right here. So that soft brush and the bristles lay, and they do a whole lot better. Okay, what I like to do is when I get done with scrubbing with a soft brush, I take the NABC again, or your disinfectant, whatever you use, and I give her another good squirt and let her run. Because I think wherever you're gonna run, my disinfectant's gonna run. Hit that chrome again. Now, like I said before, you can use a water hose. And normally in the summertime, getting ready, I use a water hose and I bring the scrubbing machine in here. And I'm pretty much just gonna put some disinfectant on this floor. I'm not gonna scrub it with a brush around here. I've done that around my commodes and urinals. Just putting some disinfectant down. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, if you can handle a 5-gallon bucket of water or whatever you can handle, to do this, but I take and I throw it up on my sinks, throw it up on my urinals, and I'm using hot water. Now it's got my foot wet. Didn't mean to do that. Wasn't watching what I was doing. Okay. Now I'm filling up my buckets again. I'm gonna start at the doorway. I'm gonna give her a good sling in the door. Okay. All right. And then we're just going to squeegee this down. See how that double-bladed rubber squeegee, soft foam, it will dry the floor if you got a good one. See how good my floor drains do not work? You may say, well, this is a lot of work. Well, 30 minutes of this will save you a lot of heartache. If you do this when kids are not here, during those holidays that you work, that people think we're off on vacation or we're snoozing in bed. That's what we do, folks. This is what we do. But doing this at this time, when kids are not here and you're able to give these really some extra attention instead of just a daily cleaning. I wish I'd quit hitting that camera. This really helps with your daily cleaning process. Because what you're doing on a daily cleaning, I mean, you are maintaining the bathrooms, and you are keeping them disinfected. You are keeping them clean. But when you have 500 students in a building, and they're using your bathrooms 2 or 3 times a day, do the math. So, yeah, daily cleaning, it can really just get overwhelming, especially in hot weather, rainy, humid weather. Humidity, I don't know when a boys' bathrooms, they just smell. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this bathroom drain some more today while I go do some other stuff and let it dry out. The good thing about being during the holidays and a long weekend is that this floor is gonna be completely dry when these kids come back to school. I don't have to worry about that, but what I will do is I will come back in here and I will clean my sinks, my mirrors, wipe down any, stuff like this that has run. There'll be some water that run out from under my rings. And do that, check my paper towels. If I need to mop over this floor to dry up some water spots. It should be fresh and smelling good and ready to go. You see my sinks they're all good. I didn't have to put a pad or anything on those because I've been maintaining them with the pad, so they're really good shape. Okay. Now we're going to just take a look at the bathroom. It's been sitting here for about 3 hours now, 4 hours. So you can go around in your bathroom with a microfiber dust mop and get up any water and check for your commodes, like right here, urinals where the water has dried. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a microfiber and I'm just going to wipe that off, and that'll come right off. And that's it. That's it on cleaning bathrooms, a little bit deeper. If I had smell tube, you would smell a really clean, fresh bathroom. No urine smell in this bathroom whatsoever. So that's awesome. So guys, takes a little longer, is a little harder, but it sure makes it easier to maintain. Guys, I hope you found that to be useful. I hope you can use something that if you're having problems with your bathroom, just take those extra steps. It will really help you throughout your week. It'll help you throughout your cleaning throughout the school year. Hit them on them holidays. So I'm sorry for the length of these videos. They're kind of hard to hold short when you're doing bathrooms. But as I said, I'm going to try to post some more videos of some things that you can do when kids are not here during holidays, and just kind of make this a 3 or 4 video series. And also, if you like what you see, subscribe below. This channel is growing. Thank you for your support. So please share, please subscribe. And as I always say, go out there and sweep some floors, take out some garbage, and scrub some toilets, because I can promise you in about 5 minutes, you're going to have to do it again. Now, it being the holidays, it might last a few more days just because kids ain't here. But 5 minutes after they get here, here we go. Have a great day.